Here you go. It's a gift from me to you, my dear brother. Do you know anything about Islam, or have you ever had an opportunity to look into Islam before?
I've heard a lot of theological debates about it, but nothing too in depth. If you could give me the Spark Notes version.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So Islam simply just means submission to the Almighty Creator, right? A Muslim is a person who chooses to submit their will to that Almighty Creator, right? So as Muslims, we believe that the first Muslim that was ever created was Adam, right? Which is the first human being, right? Because we believe that Adam submitted his will to the Creator, right? Along with all the other prophets as well, right? So we believe that the first Muslim is Adam, and along with them, all the other prophets as well, which is, Enoch, right? You guys call him Enoch, we call him Idris, Noah, Moses, Abraham, Jesus, and Prophet Muhammad as well, right? We believe that Almighty God sends prophets and send messengers, right, to guide people to the truth, right? And it's up to them, either they want to accept the message or they don't want to deny the message, right? And then Almighty God sent the final prophet, known as the Prophet Muhammad, right, that came with the final revelation, right, which is known as the glorious Quran. So this is the original Quran right here in Arabic, right? And then it's translated into English or various different language. But this is the original book right here. And unfortunately, English and Arabic, they're not similar in as far as the understanding of it. Like Arabic is extremely deep language, right? It has a lot of depth to it, right? Unfortunately, English is not that deep of a language. For instance, if you look at how many vocabulary words we have in English compared to Arabic, it's not even comparable, right? So, but the thing is, at least we still have the original, so you could refer to it. So if you do ever want to take the opportunity to learn Arabic, you could understand a deeper meaning, right? But so the Quran, right, is actually this Quran right here that I'm gifting you is actually one of the best translations out there, right? The best way to read it is right here. Obviously, you see the footnotes, and every time a chapter begins, it gives you the context of what's going on as well, right? And also, it's in the English that we speak now as well, right? It's not in old English, right? We don't speak like thou shall. We don't speak like that anymore, right? So it's in the current English right now. Have you ever heard of the recitation of the glorious Quran before? No? Okay, well, I'd love to. How you doing, my brother? What's your name? Anthony. My name is Wahab. Nice to meet you, my brother.
I didn't want to interrupt. I was listening, though. Very interesting.
Okay, beautiful, my brother. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and finish up with him, and then I'll go ahead and move on to you. Okay, my brother? Thank you so much. I'll go ahead and recite for you a few verses of the glorious Quran, and it's going to be pertaining to who is the Creator, because that's the most important question, right? Who is God, right? So I'll go ahead and give you the criteria of what Muslims believe is God. And remember, a Muslim is just one who submits their will to the Creator. That's all it is, okay? So I'll go ahead and recite it for you. I'm going to recite it in Arabic, and then I'll go ahead and translate it in English, okay? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Here you go, my brother. Here's a gift book for you as well. If you guys want, we could open up the book together. What I just read is page 374, right? Yeah, absolutely, my brother. No problem. So page 374, chapter 112 of the glorious Quran. So this is what we believe is the criteria of the Almighty Creator. Okay, so it starts in the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. That He is Allah, one and indivisible. Allah, the sustainer needed by all. So when we say Allah, He is one and indivisible, meaning He cannot be divided into parts. He is absolutely one, right? The sustainer needed by all, meaning everyone and everything needs Him, but He does not need anyone or anything. He has never had offspring. As Muslims, we do not believe that we are the children of God. We believe that as human beings, we already have a mother and a father, which is Adam and Eve. Have you heard of these names before? Okay, beautiful. So these are the mother and the father of mankind, right? And nor was He born. So as Muslims, we do not believe that Jesus is God, right? We believe that Jesus was sent by God, and we believe Jesus is the son of Mary, but we do not believe Almighty God has children, right? And there's none comparable to Him. So, like for instance, if people ask, does the Creator eat? Does the Creator sleep? Yeah. Does the Creator, need, any company? The answer is no, because we're we're different than the Creator. We have attributes of the creation, right? The Creator is different. For instance, the Creator builds things out of nothing. Yeah. We create things out of what the Creator Creator has already made. For instance, this bridge, right? We use wood from a tree, right? But we didn't make the tree. The Creator made the tree out of nothing, right? We are builders. He is the Creator. Cool. So that's a little small synopsis. There's any questions that you have by any chance? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So why Islam and not other religions?
So what makes Islam different than any other religion, right? Islam is the only pure monotheistic religion in the world. Meaning that it's the only religion that worships God and God alone without any partners and without any equals. So that's what makes Islam different than any other religion. For instance, right, with Christianity, right, it depends what denomination of Christianity you are, right? You could have a Trinity, right? Then there's the Unitarian Christians who believe the Father is the one true God. As Muslims, we align more with the Unitarians than we do with the Trinitarians. Yeah, but obviously we still believe that Christians are what we call the people of the book. In the Quran, it refers to them as the people of the book, right? So we believe, so that's kind of like why we believe that Islam is the true religion, because Islam is the only path that teaches you to worship God and God alone without any partners and without any equals. And one of the greatest sins that a creation could do is attribute partners to the creation. That means you're thanking someone else than the one that created you, right? That's like true ungratefulness, right? And one of the things that it talks about in the Quran is to be one of those who are ungrateful. Because obviously, for instance, if I were to ask you, if I give you $10 million for your eyes, would you give me your eyes? Probably? Okay, how about $1 million? Probably not. Okay, cool. So that shows you like how valuable the eyes that you have been given at birth. It's been gifted to you, right? So obviously, if I give you $1 million, you know now you have a little bit more of an understanding of the worth of what you have been given naturally, right? You didn't have to pay for it or anything like that. This has been given to you as a gift. Yeah. You understand, my dear brother? Cool.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
It was an absolute pleasure meeting you as well. I'd love to offer you a prayer mat as well from the Holy City. What color do you like, my dear brother?
You said a what now?
A prayer mat from the Holy City of Mecca. Have you ever heard of the Holy City?
Yeah.
Are you leaving, my brother? Okay. If you have any questions, I could go ahead and ask them.
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Were you able to grab a copy of the Quran? Okay, beautiful, my brother. I hope you have a good one. It was a pleasure meeting you, my brother. Thank you.
This will be
Okay, sure. Sounds good. It was a pleasure meeting you, my brother. I hope you have a good one, okay? Take care. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Assalamu alaikum, habibi. What's your name? Wa'id. Okay, what's up, my brother? What's your name? Haytham. Okay, mashallah. What's your name? Anwar. Okay, mashallah. Nice to meet you guys. Assalamu alaikum, sisters. How you guys doing?
تكاد تميز من الغيظ كلما ألقي فيها فوج سألهم خزنتها ألم يأتكم نذير قالوا بلى قد جاءنا نذير فكذبنا وقلنا ما نزل الله من شيء إن أنتم إلا في ضلال كبير وقالوا لو كنا نسمع أو نعقل ما كنا في أصحاب السعير فاعترفوا بذنبهم فسحقا لأصحاب السعير